Hi everybody, thanks for joining me. I thought just because I've done the 1/44 scale Bandai kit review, I might as well get off my backside and bring you the review of the 1/72 scale kit. I've had this kit for some time and I've just been slack and lazy and I haven't gotten around to doing it, so I apologise. But here we go, the 1/72 scale kit by Bandai. So what do we get? Let's have a look on the box here. Lovely box art on the front, per normal. Excuse me. Some good images of the ship, the pilot figures, little droids, details on the ship, most of your common stuff. Some more images, one with the flight display base there, and that's pretty much it. Alrighty, let's start off with the instructions. So, Y-Wing Starfighter, there we go, Y-Wing Starfighter 1/72nd. Or the BTL-A4 Y-Wing Attack Starfighter. Yeah, I'll stop talking like that, sorry. Alright, so let's have a look at these. Now, this is actually, it's a 1/72 scale model, but it's quite a decent size still, because it's a bit bigger than the X-Wings. So the instructions, as you can see, are quite large. So we've got the front page there, there's a few images of the ship, and we've got the other page here, which has got decal placement and painting, everything like that. So you got all your detail options, things like that. Some lovely detail in this kit. Really, really well done. Alright, so let's have a look. Parts count. Got everything in there for the parts, sprues, everything like that. Alright, and per normal with their assembly, you start off with subsections. So you do your sections, in this case the cockpit, and then you move on to your midsection. Just quickly, sorry everyone's bit big to manage, so we'll just try and speed it up a bit there so you can have a quick look. So it's not bad there. The detail looks fantastic if the pictures are anything to go by. Just keep widening it out. A bit more there. So there's a fair bit to do on the centre section, as you can see. And then you move on to the engines. Whoa, so I've skipped a bit there, there's more on the center section there. So lots of detail adding to the kit, there's heaps to do. So it'll keep you busy for some time. You can see there the engine sections done. And then on the back, okay, so what have we got here? Yep, more hoses and things to connect on the top of the section between the fuselage and the engines. So a few bits and pieces there. Love the detail on the instructions. So even though they're not in English, you're not going to have any issue following them. The detail is fantastic. Nice big colour. Instructions show you where everything goes. Alright, just to make sure, I mean this is only, all these sections here are only for a few little pieces to put on, but they're just making it really easy for you to find the locations for them. Flight display base with another little Death Star section, which is great. And landing gear options if you want to do landing gear instead, otherwise you can cover that up. And then your options for your droids. So you've got your different, I suppose you call them heads for the droids, depending on which ones you want to model. Pretty cool, huh? Love it. So I'm just going to put that aside, so you don't hear me wrestling with that, trying to get it all back together. And let's have a look and see what you get actually in the box. So there's our flight display stand. All right. Love these sections, and that's a nice big section for the Y-Wing as well. Fantastic. Love the detail on it. Really, really nice. Really good. All right. Posable stand. Not sure what that is. I'm assuming these are cannons of some sort, and this would be probably a section for the mid fuselage. Pretty interesting. Cockpit. So you got your cockpit here, which is moulded in a darker grey plastic. So one thing I really like about them is if you don't want to paint them, you don't have to. They mould all the different colour sections in different colours, so it's fantastic. I love it. Really, really nice. These parts here will be for the front of the engines. So we'll see this cap there. I'll show you a bit more in detail. That goes over that if you want to. Otherwise, you can have it open and look like maintenance or whatever if you're doing ground display. Fantastic. Really, really good. You're going to hear me repeat myself a lot. I have a lot of trouble finding fault with these kits. Decal sheet and sticker sheet. So options for both people there. If you prefer the decals, great. If you prefer the stickers or don't want to mess with the decals, then you got that option there. Look at it. Well printed. Don't look like they're off register at all. As far as the decals go, really, really nice. Once again. Alrighty, so let's move on to the cockpit. The front of the front fuselage here, engines again, and the detail on these parts are just, I love it. They really are beautiful. Really nicely done. Yellow sections there for the front where the markings are. Got your cockpit details here. Little seat, fantastic. Excuse me. And then your clear parts. And I love it how it's just all on the same sprue. Really clever. Really clever. Good idea. Excuse me, everyone. I'm talking too much today. Alright. Lots of finer parts, all the hosing and details. Now this would be on the back of the instruction sheet. This would be all the parts that it shows you in greater detail that you're putting on and where to stick them. Fantastic. Really, really well done. Told you I was going to be repeating myself. Yikes, I'm boring myself. Sorry, everyone. Alright, no flash. I cannot see any mold marks on anything I've looked at so far. All 100% okay. As per normal, with all their kits, everything's bagged individually, so you've got all your parts already bagged, and if anything comes loose, you're not going to lose it. Most manufacturers do that these days, but there are still some that don't, on the odd occasion. More sections for the engine here. So this part here, interestingly enough, on these parts will go along the length of the engine and then hold the back section in place. Interestingly enough, they're actually loose from the mould. It's not just one that all are. So that's quite interesting, quite intriguing. But there's no, that I can see, there's no deformation of the part itself. So I wonder how that came about. They're all the same. Different. Got your different options for your droids there. And then the droid body here. Just there. Pretty cool. Landing gear. All there. Lasers, if you want them. Not a bad touch. Makes things a little bit more interesting sometimes, if you want to incorporate them. We've got the front section again, and this will be parts of the mid section as well. Possibly even the wing bits that go to the engines. No, I think that's part of the engines. 1 second. Yeah, just quick glance to the plans. That looks like part that goes from the fuselage to the engines there, and your pilot figures. Look at them. Awesome. Really, really nice. So you got your two pilot figures there. You got option of the helmet. So if you see in the first movie, sorry, I'm showing my age. If you see in episode 4, the pilots have got the same sort of outfits as the X-Wing pilots. And if you look at the episode, what would it be, 6, there's a little guy flying a Y-Wing who says there's too many of them. And that's his sort of cockpit, or his helmet and everything, his flight suit there, which is a little bit different. But yeah, pretty cool. So you got the option there, which is a good idea. Very, very neat little touch. Little iron cannon sit on top of the cockpit. Very cool. And then the midsection. Let's look at the detail on that. That is awesome. Really, really nice. Told you. Keep repeating. I'm stuck in a loop. Alright. More details here. These are all parts that will go on the side of these. Interestingly enough, you know, as I've pointed out in one of the other videos, you know, you got your engine deck here of the Tiger tank, which goes on the rear. And then if you have a look at these, you got propeller hubs of a piston engine fighter, if I'm not mistaken. I love how they've done the scratch building on the kits for Star Wars, but also love how Bandai replicates it as authentically as possible. I can't get enough of it. I suppose that just means I'm an uber geek, but yeah, cannot get enough of it. It's fantastic. Right. Okay. What have we got to say? Well, Bandai, per normal. The kit itself looks fantastic. Moulding is excellent. I couldn't see any sink marks or pin marks or flash or really anything of trouble on this kit at all. I'm sure it'll go together really, really well. Love the options for the decals. It's fantastic. So please keep them coming. I love it. I want to see B-Wing next. Do you hear that? B-Wing. Please give me B-Wing. Yeah, well, I hope you guys, if you're considering purchasing one of these, I hope you've got something out of this. You can see what's actually in the kit. They are great value. They're fantastic. Don't forget, we've got a subscriber giveaway going. So first to 500 subscribers and then to 1,000 subscribers. So we've got some nice Star Wars kits that we're giving away for that. So please like, share, subscribe, all of the above, and help the channel keep growing. And thanks for watching. Hopefully we'll see you again soon.